you require my assistance?
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to...
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly...
Perhaps we should greet.
Of course. This is security. And this is Dr. Mabuti.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars. It was built long ago by our ancestors. It's sturdy, fast. You've come aboard the Earth colony generations ago. I see. Our ship has finally completed its communications. Perhaps you'd be willing to... Well, the short answer is, it was never intended that... Though, it would... We're not entirely sure. Our engineers... All we hear when using them to... We do. Well, we've also seen the various ships pop... Ah, your question confirms one. It would seem that some form of faster than... That would explain why we would find people this far out. I can only imagine... Oh yes, of course. Now then, please... Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security
Now that we know what's out
purposes.
there, things are going
I do
to be
not
more
believe we have need
interesting.
to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
Never
If you
seen
could
a ship
believe,
like yours
entire
before.
generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just stay out of trouble.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I have to say,
So,
with
here we are.
technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Difficult. Our mission was to rebuild. To think that while there has all... But with this stumbling block in our path... A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, I do know that we can't... The ship was built to sustain us for many years. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only... Because of that, I've had to sort of... I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be... We suspect that our equipment is... In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone. We even attempted communicating with lights and sound. If anything, it may have Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they... You see, we intended to settle here, but we assume we'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf. Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to... So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate. Just report back to me and let me know what they say. We thought about it, but it's Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. Now, it makes little...
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given... I hope you understand. It pays to take security scene.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment...
That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be watched. We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for...
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Hey!
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of... Wow. Wow. I've heard about you, but... Oh, here you are. Sometimes, difficult choices must be made. We did what we believed we needed to do to keep humanity alive on this ship. Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on this ship. Oh my. Yeah, they sent my husband, Mabuti. It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did. There isn't. Since he was one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for
Excuse me? Volunteer for...
It means that he was going to volunteer, like the others. His life. Rarely we had to make difficult choices. I certainly hope...
I should certainly hope... Goodbye.
I don't have much to spare, but if you are... Indeed. In addition to, I also help train. We try our best to avoid. Rarely we run into situations. We never do anything without careful. Nothing. Not as one of the eldest on board.
Excuse me?
It means that, like the others, rarely. I certainly hope.
I should certainly hope. Bye-bye.
I've never treated anyone from... Okay. Goodbye.
I wonder what else is out there. Hydroponics? Of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. inelegant solutions. I have a million burning questions, but I won't... How did you do it? Did humanity find... Oh, I've heard of this thing. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail. Oh, I haven't even given... And I might add... Indeed. You must understand how thrilling this news is. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. I'll spare you the details, but when that happened, I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together. Pretty sure that ran out. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic, we maintain all the machinery, computer... Ah, great! All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that... So, I trust... Yes! So many... Do people only live on naturally habitat? Are we in contact with alien species? I am. Haha! I knew it! Even this ship was only possible by our... I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an... I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering. Disappointing, but not unexpected. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology. So long!
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Diagnostics picked up another faulty heatsink in the main computer. Cores are running at about 5% capacity.
Ah, and you said there was going to be a slow day. Someone owes me another half ration.
Yes, sir. You got it.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just stay out of trouble.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Everything. Gotta be something else, huh?
Sure would.
There's so much more to learn about now.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Hi there. Oh. Nice to meet you. And? But for us, everyone... Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I'm Dice K, the ship's provisions manager. We manage. I know back on Earth, they're used to... But here, this is it. It works out for the most part. not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but some. So when that happens, mostly, I just keep track. Take care.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means. Miss Julia, I have a question.
Sure. What is it?
If there were animals on Earth, why aren't there any animals here?
Oh. Well, there wasn't enough room on board when our ancestors left Earth. We only had room for people.
What about the new planet? Will there be animals there?
Maybe. We don't know yet for sure. But if there are, they probably look a lot different than the animals we studied.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to find out.
I'm happy for the children, that they will know we are not alone out here.
I wonder how...
Hello there. I'm Julia.
I bet there's a million.
As chief historian, we're the descendants of, well, the thinking was, thus we suspected that we may... Well, we launched, would have been longer, but it turns out... ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a failure. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure. So, ironically enough, that ship, as chief historian, I can... You know where to find? If you ask around, people will... There's more to it. Generations ago. While I don't think my job... I do. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, but I grew to like... It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my children. As you can imagine, I made my... Of course. Someone has to prove themselves either... But that rarely happens. Thanks for saying. Another time, then?
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there. Miss Yang said we are experiencing history right now, and that there... I'm glad you're not an alien, but that would have been so cool.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Just stay out of trouble. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change might be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't know.
Holler at me if you need some help. Welcome. Feel free to look around. And before you ask... Okay. There you go.
Hello. Anything I... See you later.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? I really don't, and I can't have you... Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. People were a little freaked out around here, but then nothing... We've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. I can't speak for anyone else. You can imagine. But it pays well, and they... Most of them are typical sea-level execs. I doubt... I swear, I've never even met some... Anyway, be smart around out. Sure.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
We'll make some time for you, but keep it quick. Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here. No, of course not. The others spend their time. Doesn't bother me, though. We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see... Not quite. We just don't... Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to... And no one minds, because half the politicians... I am. And you must be the... But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually... We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our... As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry, so no one sees. We need to nip this in the bud and take... Despicable? Hardly. Just a bit. But you're right. No one's gonna buy a... So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this map? Well, that's... Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Now, tell me, what are we going...
We could offer to resettle them here.
They could stay here. Temporarily. But it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before...
Maybe not. What if we help We could even lend our engineers to help and give their...
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have. Someone else would have.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. We operate outside of the Free Stars Army, and we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. Oh, I need to say that specifically. This would be a mutual con. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, but this may save the resort on operating costs. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these be? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet and... No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to... Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decision. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineer. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume that leaves the only other part. And which proposal will you be... They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back... We may be outside the settled systems. I'm sorry, but you're going to... Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James? He's the best in the business, if anyone can retrofit her. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you...
I know this was a difficult decision. But compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of...
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso...
I've been working on a new marketing slogan. Don't just imagine paradise. Live it in Paradiso.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Here. This is such a long shot. All right, Adela. Oh, God. Right. When I signed on to be a freight cap, and now I'm a hair away from being... Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called... We do bulk shipping. Boring. Have you ever had a sting? That's... So, I just got assigned to the Mark. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, everyone demanding I power down. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. I don't know. I was just... But some bad people. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got... So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim... I don't know. I don't want any... The company is... well, for once, working... A member of the Trackers Alliance. You are the best! He's the one with the cowboy hat.
Howdy. I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished. Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Keep an eye on your valuables if you can't protect your own.
Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You don't? Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern about, built for real. Other star yards, Mike, with Hope Tech, you get a smart person. So what are you in the market for? I work the freight lines flying to Hope. Gertrude saw me through plenty of... Hope Tech ships will save your life. Our motto is, and Captain's pushing free. But Hope Tech builds solid. A lot of... Sure. Can I help you? Let me show you our inventory.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
Welcome to Hope Tech. How may I help you? Miss Anaya can take care of you. If you have an appointment with him, he's very... Goodbye.
Tech needs brave new innovations. Oh, smart. Generally, they... Oh, sure, there are. But they almost... Well, all of them. I think he appreciates my... Although he... Sure, that sounds like me. Oh, you should... Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. Part's not cheap, though. It's a pretty big ad. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on. I hear you. Maybe we can work something. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can... You're darn right it is. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. We'll send the part along. Pleasure working with you. We could save valuable weight if we could. Absolutely. Working and on the off chance it doesn't work right. Yes, I have important work.
Dust except for the factory.
Don't spring for the extended warranty. You just won't need it.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever. Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
If you're looking to make a purchase I don't handle, I don't believe we have a meeting scheduled.
You must be looking for someone else.
Just processing another order for pickups.
If you get the credits, we got what you need.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it. Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
Some rules. If the, don't even think about no haggling. And then we won't have any problem. If you need weapons, you may be thinking this place is a dump. But the hardware, lots of customers. A lot of my business is with travelers, so I have to stock them. There ain't any handouts here, but if you do, you can be your music to my ear.
Ron Hope's a damned hero in my book.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here. New face, huh? Got some business? That's so. Ranger Nyakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised. That being said... No problem. Not usually. Locals, every once in a while, though. Badge or not. Honestly, though, it's not that. Most people are willing. Think of it as the small picture is local trouble. Handling that is local. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar. Smuggling rings, escaped convict. That's why there are Rangers stationed in... Bye.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
You should, Inspector. Got anything you need to offload? Sure, how about it?
Cipher complete.
Captain, greetings.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. Sure.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just stay out of trouble.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down
Other colonists knew how many times the constant... What grab drive? I have just received word that the drive is here. Oh! We've kept this ship going with me, but to be clear... Yes, of course I need your help. My team needs to stay on. Your help is going to be fine. Great, great! First thing I need you to do is reroute the... Then, turn the plat... Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic... Got it? People always appreciate something. There are three things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Careful not to touch anything on your way out. Keeping a 200-year-old ship? Something like... There are three things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary... See you! Always appreciate. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Good luck out there! Keeping a 200... something like... There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
much more to learn about.
If the other colonists knew... something wrong? There's still something... Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary.
Still can't get over how we're not the
Good
only
luck
ones-
out there! Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine. All that's left now is to hope this gravity drive. So long!
How sad it was realizing you'd never see someone new.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict rules.
These are exciting
We didn't believe
times,
anyone
aren't
would
they?
be out here. Well, it would appear the engineers even upgraded our communications equipment. Thank you again for... We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineer. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds. Payment. Still, you did help.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
In the long run, this will be better for us. It allows us to keep our own sovereignty.
You're lucky one.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your...
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Boy, am I glad you want some sort of... I can't tell you how many times I get... What's threat drive? I've just received word. Oh, we've kept it, but yes, of course your help is great. First thing then last. Got it?
Wow. Hi.
never seen a ship like yours before.
No matter the outcome, I won't let... Well, well. The engineers even upgraded our community. Thank you again. We don't yet know, but we did receive a star... I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches. Without you, we'd most likely... I'll make sure people tell... I don't know if we...
Just stay out of trouble.
We were never trained to address that.
Hey, maybe you can help out, eh? Hey.
I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if there's someone from the outside. Just because her equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
You're lucky our filter isn't out to escort you to a nice ship.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
It's hard work keeping everyone happy in my little community, but I try my best. Oh, hi! Hello! You're the ale. Easier said than done! But look. I'm happy to glad you asked! It's a demanding job, but I try to keep both. We also have regular meat. Me? I take care of people here. I live with my husband. I skate. No kids. Instead, I get to spend time with everyone and them. I may have had some. People didn't know what to think. Here we are. Then we hear some sort of... People had all... Anyway, it's... Oh? Oh, you must mean the Yiddish. See, we didn't think the language... It's a point of pride for our family. Oh, you heard? Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship. I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that I made the mistake of looking some up and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and... Oh, yes. Let me get you the left.
know what's out there.
Oh, I've heard about you. The visitor who helped us get into this... Sorry. Still pretty terrible. I'm still stuck here with the same people. I was really hoping. Sometimes I wonder... Well, one of them. I do have a sister on board. Julie and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her... Sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, it happened. Certainly not what I mean, I hate this job. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farm. Like, I'm great at what I... Meanwhile, my sister Julia... The kids, I couldn't care less. Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home. I'd love to leave. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. Oh my god, yes! Maybe it was all those movies I saw, and we were so... It's a long shot. But then again, you did make her series... Sorry.
The captain just needs an outside perspective. I'm confident we can get her to see reason. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
We were so... close to finding our new home.
Thanks to you, I'm now able to get... In theory, yes. Thanks to you. So, of course. We tried our best. Rarely. We never did... Stay safe.
Great. How many more days?
Wow! I've heard about you, but here you are.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Just stay out of trouble. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
My mom and dad were scared when you came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay.
I was looking forward to settling down, maybe having a family. You must have... There's more to it than that. Generations ago, it used... While I don't think my job is as... I run the education. We try to... So yes, we historic... Not much different than... There's a lot for us. It can seem a little... Goodbye.
I heard we're going to explore space some more until we find a new home. But I thought we already found a new home.
We've got strict rules around here. But they're strict for a reason.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt. Goodness, I'm not sure. It may take some time.
You've got something for me?
We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. What's a little longer? Understandably, some are disappointed that we gave up our home, but I have no doubt that... And it's important to remember. That's a good question, but I think that we will... However, we fared by ourselves for so long. It may seem like it's about me maintaining control, but it's more about... Safe travels to you. My crew may not realize it now, but we will be... I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. But... I suppose if you... Sorry, that's not... If we're really going to do this... We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. What's a little longer? Until next time.
fun. Now what?
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. You're now free to move among the stars.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassio, was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but... The last time I saw... I need to find... I would like that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew. I think we need to... The Dauntless took heavy. We had 3 shuttles. Shortly after the UC list... It was a 50-50 shot. Still... Oh, I'll never... It turned out... I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing. Hold on. For that, we are going to have to head to mast and... Trying to protect me from... Besides, look, I hope this is... That's why I need... Truth is, if I begin to fall apart... Well, you've always been there when I... I've been... something I've seen... Yes. Hey, anyway, hopefully...
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
You meet someone known throughout the settled systems. What?
Okay, hello.
Name's really trying to turn this place around.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Hi there. What can I do?
Well, that's news to me. I thought I knew about all my relatives. Fame and fortune, you say? Maybe just a... Okay, I'll take a look. I admit, I didn't believe you at first. Tell him I'm willing to meet up. Here's hoping it does.
Please, if you experience any issues, welcome to UC District. Oh, well. You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Wen really keeps the distribution center.
Euro? I would never dream of selling. Yes, by all means. Good luck on all your adventures.
Today. If I've answered each and every...
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
CJ, come on in. Take a... No problem. Have a good one.
While we're here, we should definitely stock up on supplies at the exchange.
What's your poison? So long.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. Resources on the spaceship. What's up?
I heard they found another new fresh water.
Hey, welcome to the... Cool. Let's... Come back anytime.
Watch out for the robots.
Hi, you looking for deals on off... Take a look. See you later, friendo.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today.
It's better... Yeah? What? You done here? Time to move on.
Dietrich, we're fully stocked and ready. Let me know if we can... Watch your back out there.
Welcome! Come on in! You won't find a...
You don't need to wear your helmet.
Now is the time to enhance your life.
Hello.
It's time to see yourself. Right. Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get
Yeah. Soon, you...
If you've got money,
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Headside's a bad place for tourists these days.
I did it. I finally kicked a roller for good this time. You're in the right place, baby.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
I have sleep crates for rent. Back to work, I guess.
What'll it be? Hope you're a paying customer. Take a look. Come again.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Enjoy some human company and toss back
Hey. Welcome to Xenofre. I'm sorry if you wish to. Yeah, we're...
Oh, this is absolutely hopeless.
In the meantime, may I suggest... Yeah, trust me, you don't want it. They take everything. Then they add some kind of a hub. Hey, why don't you give me a break? I mean... Look, if they boot me out... Okay, next time, pick up a few extra tubes of trawl.
These are too short.
Is that broken into us?
Again! Damn it. Hey there. Wow, thank you. My husband Lee and I have spent... You can't find this stuff. Well, that was our own. Turns out that our little... To do that, we need to constantly source ingredients. When we first arrived, we needed every credit we had to open the rest. Then the bills started piling up. After a while, that's how we're operating right now. La Torah. You know, well, let me... Not at all. We met on a Trident Starlight. We dated for a while. It's not by... The amount of money, this space in the under... But you know what? That would be so... What I need or any sort of... It's actually simpler if you've never seen it before. I got it. Lee Lennon. We're willing to pay, as long as... Oh, there's one imp... Be careful when you're collecting. Please do. Lee, did that crate from our distributor ever arrive? We're running low on some supplies.
Yeah, and you're gonna love this.
We serve delicious...
Right.
Next time you're feeling hungry, look us up again.
Oh, welcome back to my shop. For months, knowing what... Finding out that... Now that the wait... It's definitely... All you have to... I hope you have the most wonderful day. Welcome to Generdyne. Hello, welcome to... This is Generdyne's power. All of the electric... Well, our conduction grid technology. I'm sure many of our competitors would relish the opportunity. Oh, certainly. Chief Technician Brace, if you have any questions... Apart from the fact that he's Hope to see you again soon. Hello, welcome. I'm so sorry, but can I assist you with... This is Generdyne's... All of the Well, our conduction... I'm sure Thank you for visiting Generdyne.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something. I get all kinds of it. Take a gander.